Virginia, USA. First of all, those who are watching it later, this was a live we did, and we are discussing yes, but a bad yes. When you say yes, when you should be saying no. So that saying yes is costing you. We are going to attempt to talk about the cost of saying yes. If you are new here, you never seen me, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner in Virginia, USA, and I'm very passionate, like you can see, about taking our life to the next level. So what are we saying here in general? Today I'm not talking about that. I talk about making money online, starting a business, motivation, like today's supposed to be motivation, personal development, anything to take your life to the next level. I'm in. So, how are you doing today? Let me say hello to those in the chat. Welcome, Janet. Welcome, Moonlight. Welcome. Wait, let me see. Say hello to them. I can't see all of you. Welcome, Dagina Masi. Welcome, Salma. Welcome. Where is Moonlight? Did I say Moonlight? Yeah, I said Moonlight already. Okay, so welcome, Robert. And Sheila, we're gonna miss you, but you maybe watch it. Sheila had something. Okay. What are you saying to? Yes to. Do you know? Let me ask you first of all. Are you that kind of person that sometimes you say yes when you even feel like you should have said no? Are you? Are you that kind? Now, today I don't have, by the way, I'm not an expert. I just come here and talk about things that I think are affecting people and their way of, like, instead of going forward, they're going backward, they're stagnant. I believe in going forward. I'm 55 years old. My life is casual a little bit. So I come here to motivate you. So sometimes you may be saying yes when you actually feel like you should have said no. But then you have to maintain the yes. And that yes is affecting you, especially with the friends and other things. But actually it goes deeper. Sometimes it doesn't even involve other people. It's just you against yourself. It's like you against you. No to you and yes to you. So let's talk about it. And I'm going to use a simple formula that I came up with my own little brain. Let's see if it can help you. If we start off with a goal, can you get a piece of paper? Get somewhere to write. Maybe you can, like we are having a puzzle, right? Not a puzzle, but to make it clear. You have your goal. And then you have the way you live your life. And then in the end, we'll see the effect of how you're doing it. And then in the third thing that comes in is regretting. Regretting may come in soon or may come in later. May come in later when you are old, like very, very old, you can't change anything, okay? So let's assume, I'm going to just put a few, and then I'm going to go to the chart to see what the others are thinking. Let's say your goal, especially this is the beginning of the year. I'm recording this one. This one is in March, right? Beginning of March. It's March 4th, 2023. You may see it later. It'll still be relevant. My information is almost always relevant. It keeps going. Let's assume your goal was you said at the beginning of the year, actually, I think I need to learn something. I need to make my skills better so I can make more money. For example, by that's my topic. I'd like to invite you to come learn, although that's not the intention today, but come learn and make money online. You need the skills, especially for older people like us. This internet stuff we have to learn. So what if you said your goal at the beginning was to learn this affiliate marketing, but I didn't plan this. I'm just thinking right now. I didn't plan to use this example. I want to learn. Sherifa keeps talking about this course. I think 2023, I'm going to learn how to make money online through affiliate marketing. That's your goal, right? So you put it right there. That's your goal. So how are you behaving? January is gone. Feb is gone. We are now in March. It's going. Now I'm going to ask you, what have you been saying yes to that's causing you learning this affiliate marketing? But that was weird. I just created this. I didn't think about it before. What are you doing? In fact, let me take this to someone here in the chat. Mercy, what are you saying yes to that's costing you starting partner with Anthony? I didn't plan this, Mercy. Don't think I'm like hicking on you. No. It just came that you are the only person in here, I think, who hasn't done partner with Anthony. I think you're the only one of those who are here. So, what are you saying yes to? Maybe it could be a good thing for you, but what is it that you're adding in that's negative to this one? Because, for example, I think I'm going to stop giving an example of Mercy. Mercy may get mad at me. Someone else. Let's assume it was education. Let me make it education in general. I don't want to get personal, okay? Because I know some things about people. I may use them in the videos and it could be a problem. Let's use education in general. You said I'm going to go get some skill, get back to school, or you are already in school, and you're supposed to get better and graduate and finish. What is that thing? Especially if you're in this kind of school where they just add credits, like they don't say you have to finish this semester. You just keep doing credits and you add on and they add on until you finish, right? You promise yourself that you're graduating. If you're in your you said spring semester, I'm graduating. And now you're still behind. You haven't done all the papers. So what is it? That's the kind of thing I want. An example like that. What is it you chose to do that's costing you the other one? What are you saying yes to? For example, it could be yes to hanging out with friends. It could be yes to all these days. You know what? I was supposed to get stuff for a class. You don't have to pay for them. But instead, I went shopping. And you went and bought those doodads. Yeah, that's what Dr. It's hard to speak without talking about this book. That's what Robert Kiyosaki says. They are doodads. Investing in your education is more important than buying high-end shoes. I don't know about high-end shoes. I don't wear them. So you went shopping instead of paying for a class at a community college. That's what I'm saying. Yes. The yes to shoes instead of to paying for a class. The yes to shoes, to clothing instead of paying for class. Because online, I was talking about the class like in college, but you have courses also online. That's a perfect example. You said yes to shopping, yet you didn't buy. Like these courses, they cost like $7. Now you chose a soda or whatever, the $7 cost. What costs $7 instead of paying for the education? You see what I mean? That's the yes that I'm talking about. It's costing you. We're going to get to next year and you're still there. You know, this kind of education that I'm inviting you to come learn, it helps you to work from home. Can you imagine? I'm working from home. You work from anywhere. Those people who move from country to country, you don't have to go to a country to look for a job with this internet. You can sit and just work from your computer. Laptop lifestyle is true. You see it in Instagram, it's true. It's happening everywhere. So the cost, you see that? That's the real cost. Now, what else? You want, do you have some examples? Janet, what's your, any person who wants, but for you, I can't see yours, it's like, it will come later, right? But live right now. Who has an example? Who gets what I'm saying? Now the regret, remember there are three pieces. The goal was education. What you did, you went shopping. That's the yes cost. And the regret, you're going to die in those jobs. Those jobs, like when you're in America, you understand. Those jobs, they call them what? The minimum wage jobs, because you don't have the education. You wanted to have this degree, you failed to get it, you did some shopping. You get that? Who has another example? Janet, I love you in my chat here, when you're in my chat. Mercy, which example can you give? Oh, Victor, that's a new person. Mercy, where are you? Oh, from Nigeria. Welcome, welcome. Bavidia, oh, Salama. Okay, Bavidia, you are here. Where have you been, Salama? So give me an example. Give me a goal, and you're going to finish all of it. A goal, so I'm talking to the one in the chat, but you can participate also, although I can't see you. I mean, those who come later. A goal that you have, or you had at the beginning of the year, you have not done it. What have you done instead that you said yes to, or have said yes to? And what are the potential regrets in case you don't change your mind right now? My intention here is to change your mind. You change your mind and do it. Do it. So let's see. You have an example? Let's see. Let me go with a new person. Victor, I haven't met you, but I think you're a gentleman, right? What is it? Welcome, welcome. What is it that you want to do? right now, and you are not doing it. And you are doing something else, and you're costing you this one, and you know soon you're going to regret. You get it, the puzzle? You want to participate? Who else wants to? I watch the chat. Whoever wants to throw out the answers, start with the goal, the thing you want to achieve. What is it? There are so many things you want to achieve. There is education. Education will lead you to, okay, you want to switch jobs, you want some training. Oh, yeah. You're still in Uganda? Okay. Please, who has an example? Put it in the chat as I'm speaking here. Maybe you have that goal of building a house for yourself, but you're spending money on cars. You know, it's good to have a car. But if you are driving your car and it's not bringing in any income, maybe like a taxi that brings in some cars, you're just driving, it's a cost, because I know it's convenient, but it's a cost because you have to put the gas or petrol, whatever you call it, you have to repair it, you have all those things that go with the, once you bring in a car, that's a great big doodle. I know it's a good, but because you're putting yourself, that's my opinion. I'm not in America. I'm not talking about someone in America now, because in America, a car is the basic. You can't do things without it. You can't walk these journeys and stuff. So I'm talking about someone in another country. You know, you are buying a car just because your friend bought a car. You are buying a car just because you want to feel it's convenient. But you are buying a car, you are driving a car, you are renting. That one amazes me. You are driving a car, but you are still renting. You don't have a house. So if you don't have a house, let me tell you, that money you just spent on a car is actually enough to put 2 bedrooms somewhere. 2 bedrooms somewhere. Okay, only maybe I could excuse you if you have like a business is going, then you drive the car, and you know you're going to soon you work your way there. But if you feel like driving a car is a straight, I'm going to talk about something. I was in Uganda Revenue Authority a long time ago. I keep talking about it. And there was a guy, a young man, because everyone was driving cars, they're buying cars. He chose to buy a car. But sometimes he didn't have money for gas. He didn't have money for petrol. So if you can't even afford to put petrol in the car, so why are you really buying this car? You see the example? That's a straight. So buy a car when you can really afford to have a car, and when it's really necessary to have a car. So that's an example. Anyone? You know, this life is conditional. I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to speak to myself. I just put out the formula, and if no one participates from the chat, I'll just end it right there. I'll just say, that's my formula. You know your goals. Maybe your goal was to buy a car that's useful, like at your level. Because there's a time when it's really time to buy the car. Then if that's your goal, yes, at the right time. And start a business. You wanted to start a business, but now instead of starting a business, you just started to throw a big, huge wedding. Now all the money is gone. You can't start the business. After the wedding, there's no money. Believe me, that can happen. Because you want to impress people, you have the best wedding, but you didn't start the business. Or maybe the money that's supposed to grow the business, you just spent it. It's gone. That's a yes to a wedding, a large wedding. Because you can have a simple wedding, a small, nice wedding. Yes to a wedding, no to business. Growing your business. Yes to what? I think this works also with, especially, I'm going to say something bad, parents, especially. Parents can be male or female, but especially the male. Yes to working double shifts and triple shifts and all the weekends, nights and days. You are not saying, you are saying no to, as you said, no, you are saying, okay, the goal should be to be a better parent, but you're saying yes to overworking, and that yes is costing you relationship with your children, and guess the regret? They grow up to have no clue. You don't know who they are, you just see them, you don't know what they think, you don't even know what they do, you don't even know where they go to school. Oh my God, because you never went there. It's the mother who is going everywhere. You don't have a clue. If I sent you to go buy things we need for the children, whatever, you don't even know where to go to buy them. That's the kind of parent I'm talking about. And I'm singling out a man. A male who leaves everything to the female to do it. It just costs you. Relationship with the children. You get where I'm going? Do we have an example or we don't? If we don't, that means I chose the wrong topic for you. But the ones who are going to watch it later, I think they'll like it. The ones who are in the camera there. So, no, you are in the camera too, but you are in my chat also. I can see you here. But the ones who come later, please use this formula. These examples just came to me like right now. I didn't think about them before. I just knew if someone had a goal, why are they not achieving it? Is because they have something they're doing that is preventing them from doing that. But for sure, they're going to become regretting. Regrets are coming. So while you're watching me, check yourself. Things like even the values. Values, like for example, you could be a religious person. Okay, you want to be, but you could be better, right? You want your children to go to church every Sunday, to go to a mosque every Friday, but you are not putting the effort to do it. You are saying yes to working instead of coming out for 30 minutes and take your family to the masjid, for example, on Friday. You are saying yes to sleep instead of taking your family to church on Sunday. You see what I mean? It has a cost. You're going to regret it. So later when you grow up, when you raise children who don't know about anything about God, don't wonder who did it. You did it. You said yes to something else, and things are all a mess. You don't raise them again. You don't raise them again. You raise them now. Or you'll be regretting. Maybe you'll have new ones, but those will be gone. This is true. Children don't grow up twice. They grow up one time. So if you fail to see what is going on while they are young, you fail to participate, it's gone. It's gone, and you can't do it. You can't do it. That's my message. Yeah. Nice examples, but you didn't give you any example. So I don't want to make this long, because you see the formula, how it's going. You know an example. There's so many things I could talk about. I don't have to talk about them because you know how you live your life. But I'm asking that please change it. Change it, because there is time for regret. Instead of, if you're in school right now, you're young, you go to my channel and you're still young. Instead of going to school, doing your exam, revising for tests and doing your assignments, you're just choosing to go to the mall. Now that's one in America. To hang out with your friends. Regret is coming. If you're on TikTok, TikTok. You're on TikTok. TikTok is addictive. Now I understand they started to put out a law. Did you hear about it? It's recent. That don't quote me if it's not true, but I read about it in the somewhere. That they are limiting to 1 hour. I think the teenagers for 1 hour on TikTok. That it stops them. It will be stopping them. That's a good thing, because the children, the kids gets out of control, and then guess when you know that you mess it up. For regret for the students, the report card. It comes and you have all these Fs or whatever the worst grade is, and you wonder what happened. Well, maybe you have a chance to change that, right? So focus, because that's your future. That was for the student, if a student is watching it. Going out, watching TV, video games, having sex before you're married, right? And then you end up with those babies that unplanned. All that, all those, the regrets are coming. The yes to alcohol, yes to drugs, is costing you. Okay, that's my message. I'll end it with reminding you that I started coming live in the other format. I keep saying to other people, come see me in a different format. Because I came and I'm doing it, I don't have a demonstration. I'm coming like this. Right now you're seeing me like this. So when I do the phone like this, you see me the way you see me. When I do it like this, it's like when you go to TikTok, all the others, it's vertical. So now I do live in vertical form, and I come anytime. So some I do like daily or every other day. So they are in a playlist, and recently I've been talking about time management. This whole thing, what I'm talking about here involves time management too. How are you managing your time? Because time management is personal management. If you cannot manage your time well, you cannot be a business owner, you cannot be an entrepreneur, you cannot, you know the difference between an entrepreneur and a business owner? That would be another class. But there's a difference. And you cannot be self-employed. That's another one. The difference between a self-employed person and a business owner, different. You can't. Because you cannot manage yourself as a person. You can set your own schedules. You can't. Don't even try it. So if you're the kind that you have to know your schedule, your boss has to call you for you to do whatever, you go by whatever your employer said, this is not for you. So time management is personal management. How are you managing your time? I'll end with this. I said in one of those, by the way, I linked it on the description of this video, and when this one ends, I also put the pin in a pinned comment. I'm going to point you to this time management, but you will see me very differently. I'm like small, I come quick, I say what I say and get out. I don't do this chatting, but they were lives too. I'll continue to do them. I'll switch some, will be motivational. I'll continue doing that, okay? So, get out a long piece of paper. Maybe it's gonna be double, I don't know how you're going to do it. It needs to be long, so you can list the time. Oh, Lucky Aisha, Lucky Asha. I'm not know about Lucky Asha. Who are you, Lucky Asha? Welcome, welcome. That's any, you know when you come and you're new, I notice. Because there are those we call, if you are, you know Uganda, we have Kasango and Kaokada. Who's been there longer, by the way? This is like a joke. If you don't know this language, please. We are wondering who was there first. Who was there first? The Kasango and Kaokada. Who wants to try? Give me an answer as I'm ending this. Kasango and Kaokada. We have people like Janet. People have been here since I started this channel, since I started a Facebook group, since I started everything. That's Janet. Welcome, welcome. You get that? And then people who followed, like people like Moonlight. Today we don't have Medina, Salma. They followed. No, yes, Medina came. Salma, Moonlight. Those are called the Kasangwao. Robert, yeah, Robert was there. Yeah. Robert was there too. So Kasangwao and Kaokada, who was? Yeah. I know you win the medal. You win it. By the way, if you had participated, I would have gone on longer with this, but I didn't get any participation. So if you had an example, if you change your mind, you can put your example, I use it right here. But if you don't want, I'm closing. So some of you are who just joined that. Yeah. You win it. That's for you. So who was there earlier? Kasangwa or Kaokada? Who was there first? Who was the first one? Okay. Get a long piece of paper like this. Long. It needs to be long because I want you to, or if it's not long, then they're going to be 2. List the hours from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. But I don't want you to just say 7 a.m., 7 p.m. I want you to go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like that, and end the day. I'm going to 7 p.m. Then start going down. 7 p.m. 7 a.m. or the other one, this one 7 p.m., 8, 9, until, so include day and night. And I want you to track what you do with every hour. Trust me, try it. You'll be amazed. List what you did in that hour. That hour that just passed, what did you do? Note it down. Because when I invite you to come learn how to make money online, the first excuse I get, no time, I'm very busy. So do it. Let's see if you can find 1 hour. Because that's what I asked for. 1 hour. Where is the 1 hour? Let's find it. And then come learn. But I didn't link anything here about making money. Just find me. You add a comment. You'll find it. The videos on here. I almost have 600 videos on here. So the most recent videos are all about affiliate marketing, learning how to make money online. But the lives, like this one, they are categorized different. Those are the ones that I say other things. But the videos, they are all about making money online, affiliate marketing. So find the hour for whatever that is that you are looking for extra time to do. I don't know what you want to do. By the way, we talked about so many things. We didn't talk, I have to mention it. Health. You want to improve your health. So the cost is what? If you want, if you want to improve your health, you are saying, if you are saying yes, like me, I'm 55, so I have to say no to some things. If I'm saying yes to sugar, if I'm saying yes to salt, if I'm saying yes to, yes, I'm failing to exercise, because if I don't walk, I don't exercise, then those are risks. I'm saying I'm sabotaging my health. I think you get it. And the regret, very old and very sick. because you're going to be a very old person, very sick person. And it's very sad because people are going to be taking care of you, yet you are right there not helping anything with anything. So you don't want to be like that. We want to be old people who are strong people, healthy people, right? So it's good I remember that health is very important to add it in there. The money, we already talked about it. If you want more money, then how I stop that video games, stop watching TV too much, cut them off, and first focus on making the money. And come learn how to make money online. Okay, are you going to do that? Go get a paper and write how you're using your time, hour by hour by hour. You're going to find the 1 hour I'm looking for. If you're a parent, I know, family member, family, managing a family is hard. If you have to work, these are called side hustles. I'm not saying quit your job. You just do something extra, right? Make sure you don't change much at home. The children out of school, if they live at home, the food is done, everything is done. Take 30 minutes and work on your thing. Or wake up a little bit early. Instead of, if you've been waking up at 6, wake up at 5. And put in your 1 hour, but still run everything the way it's run. You don't want to mess up the family just because you are learning affiliate marketing. No. Keep doing everything you're doing, but mind your time. If you take your children, for example, they have a game they're playing, like I used to take my daughter for 10 years, martial arts. I'll just sit over there and she's over there practicing that. So you can be studying your thing on a computer. You see? Yes, ma'am. Thank you also for watching it. So you can be doing something because everything is digital now. It can be on your phone. You put on your earphones, you are learning, and you are with your children. You are in the car. If you are in the car driving, you can be listening to an audiobook. Do you know I've had parents, children quoting their parents that they learned things that their parents used to listen to when they are driving. You have a choice. You could be listening to something nice, good when you're driving, or could be listening to something horrible, then the children are picking it up. But the other one, the child was picking up good lessons because the father was listening to audiobooks. You see? So you can be driving a car and listening to something good. Even so those who like something religious, you play, you all listen as a family as you're driving. Okay? Thank you all so much. It's sad that you are all still on and I have to close it. Just because it didn't participate much, I have to close it. Otherwise, we would normally go on. But I also am very sensitive. But you share it. Share with friends. All you have to do, as a review to get this, find your goal. If your goal was more education, more skills, right? You need to train yourself into something, to do something better. Of course, that's going to lead to a better life, to more money. What we said the yes to, the things you are saying yes to, that should say no to, but the other one of them is those people. The people who keep taking your time. The people who keep inviting you to these parties and these things. Choose. It has to line with your values. Write down, in fact, I was ending it now, I'm still speaking. Jim Rohn, if you're familiar with Jim Rohn, he's dead already. That's why I like YouTube. Everything is still on here. He says you should have a philosophy. A person has your own philosophy. I call it values. What you value. If your friend is bringing you something that doesn't follow in your philosophy and your values, that's a no. Okay? It's easy to say no. If someone is putting you through something, it doesn't line up with what is important to you right now, it's easy. No, please. This is not the time. Maybe I'll join you next year. But this time, I'm over here. You see? That helps. It goes with the goal, your values. Anything that's not lining up with your values, say no, and free up some time. But some of it is you. You are doing it yourself. It's not those other people. You are doing it. You do the 24 hours and see. Thank you all so much. Please, before you leave a comment for me. Lucky Asha, I need to know who you are because I've never interacted with you. Are you in my WhatsApp number? I don't think so. Are you? In fact, for those of you who want this, let me put it for you. The time management. They are short. They are not too long. I did time management. I'm linking for you. I'm linking them for you to make it easy. But they are in the I'm going to put in the chat. I'm getting the link right now. But I'm going to be shortly, I should be live in TikTok. I want to be live on TikTok a lot. So this one here takes you to the time management. And they're all connected. So when I did time management a long time ago when I just started here, you'll see how I'm speaking. I used to record them in a car, I'm looking different. You'll see. That was almost 4 years ago when I recorded time management. So these are ones I just recorded, but I'm linking them to the longer ones because I have 8 tips and I'm not saying them right now. Go watch it. That one. Where are you? Where are you from, Aisha Lucky? Which country? You need to get to know me. Let me share my TikToks here. Come. Let's work. Take our life to the next level. That's my first TikTok. I'm known like that everywhere, by the way, in the social media. That one, the main one, but I have another one. Why are you following me silently? Don't follow me silently. Follow me loud and clear. Come. Halal money with Sherifa. So these are my TikToks. You came at a time when I'm not sharing my WhatsApp number anymore. You have to be doing something now. Yeah, so those two are my WhatsApps. Sorry. TikToks. I'll be live on both a little bit later. Now I have to record a few videos. Then I'll be live. Thank you all so much. Please, you know the one thing that I'm not happy about with these people, or with you who come watch this live and also be online, you don't add comments. When I say comments, I don't mean chat. Chatting is what we are doing right now. Comment is your feeling after. What do you think about what I just said? What's your takeaway? Please leave it as a comment. Janet, today I was honoring you. I came early so you don't sleep. You keep putting, I'm sleepy. Today you don't put sleepy. That means you're still awake, right? Thank you all so much for watching it. And I think I'm going to show it to more people. I think this message is important. In summary, write what's important to you. Write it down because it becomes a visual. You can see it. What are you doing over here to sabotage it? And what do you think are going to be your regrets if you don't change it today? And the next thing you do, take action. Make some changes. If you want to make money online, find me. I'll show you how to do it. We just promote other companies' products and make commissions. I support you all the way. Yeah. Thank you all so much. Aisha, I want to see you in my community. Make sure you get to me. Like I always end these, I said, take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Take yourself to a better you. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. Thank you.